guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Nene and I am the queen of the tea, and this is where I get to spill literally everything in Big Brother's house. This is where we get to talk and have conversations about literally everything without leaving anything behind. So for those who haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, do the liking, please turn on your notification button so that whenever I post a new video you're able to be notified or watch. Anyway guys, today we all know it is the Monday night live nomination show. Oh, let's talk about the nominations, guys. Just as before, our Big Brother provided red envelopes around the house, and these housemates were supposed to look for. Each person was supposed to look for an envelope within 10 minutes. You get an envelope, you sit, just like the drill goes, just like it has been happening. You get an envelope, you sit, wait for Big Brother to call your name, then open the envelope and read what is in the envelope. So these housemates went ahead to pick the envelopes. They sat down and it was time for Big Brother to read the names. So they kept on reading the names. And we kept on hearing, oh, better luck next time, until we got to Mensan. Guys, Mensan has the immunity. And I'm so happy for him. Because first of all, he has been so down for some time now, ever since that fight, ever since that back and forth with eeeh. And today he gets the immunity card. I was super happy for him. There is that excitement I had. And there is the way he was praying to God, like, thank you, Jesus. And I felt excited for him. So the cameras went after that, when they were still showing us, like the immunity Mensan had won, the cameras took us to eeeh. And I'm like, what are I gonna do? Mensan is now, like, okay, for this week. We still have him for next week because he has the immunity. And, it was really weird. eeeh's facial expression was really weird, but then it is what it is. So guys, Mensan was able to grab the immunity and he's here to stay. He's in the house for another week, guys. So he's not scared about eviction. He's not up for nominations. He just has all the immunity to himself. And I'm super proud of him. And I felt so relieved. I felt like, okay, at least since he got his immunity, we expect him to have himself back. We expect him to like to bring back the power, because he was so low, he was so down, he was looking about going home. But then after getting this immunity, we really want to see the happy Mensan in that house. We really want to see him get himself together, like put himself out there. I'm so happy for Mensan, guys. Anyway, they went ahead because the person who booked immunity was only one person, so all the others had better luck next time. And it was time for the head of house, Faith, to pick a paper from that tree, and he picked save one person. And so guys, Faith saved Zita, and it was more than expected, because let's not forget, when Zita was the head of house, she picked Faith, like she saved Faith. So it was something we expected. We expected Faith to return the favor by saving Zita, and it was literally what happened. And I was super excited for Zita, because I really feel like she was also among the people who would possibly leave that house. Anyway guys, I'm like, okay, Zita is saved. Mensan gets immunity. Let's also not forget the head of house also literally has the immunity. So we're like, 3 people are literally going to stay this house. Let's wait for what happens. So Big Brother went ahead to tell all the other housemates to stand and inform them that they are all up for eviction. Guys, all the housemates, literally apart from Zita, Faith and Mensan, all the other housemates are up for the possible eviction Sunday. And I'm like, okay, we see you. And guys, let's not forget, there were no evictions literally yesterday, which is last Sunday. So this time it looks like it is gonna be a big size king eviction. So let's wait for what comes Sunday. But then it is giving me time is getting up, and these housemates are still many in the house. Literally, it is giving me it is gonna be a big size eviction. Anyway, let's wait for what happens. So guys, let's first go back to Mensan and eeeh. Speaking about it being a big size eviction, I don't know whether eeeh is surviving this week. I don't know whether eeeh. So I don't know what eeeh fans are gonna do. I don't know whatever thing they are going to do. But then I really want them. I don't know whether they're supposed to vote more than the possible times, whether they're supposed to do what. But I'm not a witch, I'm not something, but then I don't think eeeh is, escaping this Sunday. But thanks to God, Mensan picked the, he picked the immunity, so he's literally staying. Anyway, guys, I'm not gonna judge, I'm not gonna say much. Let's be open, let's wait for people to vote. I really hope they do vote Ivata to stay in the house, because nobody knows. And I'm a little bit scared for her. I don't know. There's this thing in me that is saying, Ivata, you be going home, baby girl. It is saying Ivata is not escaping this big size eviction. Anyway, guys, I'm not gonna judge. Anyway, let's also go ahead to talk about their prize money. So guys, Big Brother was not impressed too. Big Brother was not impressed, meaning he did not add anything. So their money remained the same. It wasn't touched at all. He did not add any single coin. The money remained the same. I literally don't know how these housemates are supposed to, like, make Big Brother happy. I don't know how they're going to do it, but so far now, 2 weeks, and Big Brother is not excited, is not happy about their performance, about everything. And so literally, they've not been earning anything for the past 2 weeks. I don't know how, but then this week they're supposed to do something, because literally the winner needs the money, and they cannot be leaving out that person. That person is supposed to have that sum of money. They better perform. But then it being Faith is week, I really pray they do something. I really pray they participate, because there are already punishments in Big Brother's house. Last warnings punishments. So guys, let's talk about these punishments. So Big Brother was talking about literally the housemates are supposed to listen to his message or instructions, even when they are not direct from Big Brother, even when they are through the head of house or any other person. They're supposed to listen and take these instructions serious. So Big Brother went ahead to call out Thyma Lawson's name, and like Thyma Lawson was given another punishment apart from the one she was going to do. And Big Brother explained that, she did not take the instructions serious. She felt like, Big Brother instructions could wait. And that did not sit right with Big Brother. So Thyma Lawson has another punishment apart from the one she's supposed to be doing. And also went ahead to call Jason J out. And he said, Jason J was like, he did not come down to, change the batteries. Like literally, he did not feel the need, or he feels like the microphone is something minor. And whereas we all know the microphones they're having is one of the most important things in Big Brother's house. So every person is supposed to be wearing their microphone correctly. And so Big Brother went ahead to tell these housemates that, you are not supposed to communicate or speak to any other housemate when you do not have your microphone, or when you are still changing the batteries. You're supposed to speak after you do the changing of the microphones. So I really feel like this microphone issue is becoming something big in Big Brother's house, and I would definitely think it is one of the reasons these housemates do not get more money than the prize money, because these housemates have suffered. They have literally had a lot of microphone infringement warnings. And it is too bad, because after 30 minutes, literally even not 30 minutes, Big Brother is talking about, housemates, please check that you are wearing your microphones correctly. And that cannot be a song in Big Brother's house, because it is Big Brother's house. It is not anybody's house, and he gives the instructions. And at this point, he's losing it. These housemates are literally annoying him. And he's literally, I don't know why, but then I want him to give somebody like a serious punishment, or maybe a strike. And maybe these housemates will literally understand that this is Big Brother's house, and they literally have to follow his instructions. Because it is getting so annoying. It is literally one of the songs Big Brother has been singing, housemates, check that you are wearing your microphones correctly. And these housemates still choose to, slightly ignore the microphones. And it is getting so annoying for Big Brother, and literally also us, the viewers. Yeah. So guys, speaking about that, let's now go and talk about Faith being the head of house. Faith, guys, just like I said, by the time Faith's regime is done, these housemates who have had conversations about it, they would have gone back and forth with him. Literally, it is giving Faith is just like I said in my previous video, minimal version, like the small version of Pellery, for those who watched Pellery's season. So guys, anyway, Faith went ahead to tell these housemates that everybody is supposed to wash their plate and went ahead to say, oh, this week they're going to have three kitchen prefects, and these kitchen prefects are not supposed to be washing their plates. These kitchen prefects are supposed to police these housemates to make sure everybody washes their plate, like ask politely, and maybe these housemates are supposed to literally wash their plate. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, okay, well, what happened? Literally, I was asking myself, what happened to this part of allocating the house chores? Somebody washing plates, somebody doing the cleaning, lady. It is literally giving me something like, oh, if everybody is supposed to wash their plate, that means washing utensils is not going to be one of the house chores. And literally, what will happen? Are we going to everybody supposed to scrub the bathroom, or everybody supposed to do something like this? Oh, because what happened to, like, everybody, like, people, like, dividing the house chores, literally? I don't know what happened. But then Faith's regime, Faith says everybody's supposed to wash his or her own plate and also pot they use. And I'm like, okay, Faith, what you say? They're supposed to do whatever you say. Because it is his regime. He's in power, so he does whatever he wants. By the time Faith's regime is done, guys, by the time this regime is done, because literally every 30 minutes, Faith has a new rule. Every 30 minutes, he has a new rule for these housemates. People, hey. So speaking about these house rules, so after telling the housemates this, there was some conversation that Emisi was having, and Faith tried asking Emisi, like, Emisi, what are you saying? And literally Emisi was like, I'm not talking to you. Like, he first pretended like, oh, he did not hear what Emisi said, and like, he chose to ask Emisi again, like, oh, Emisi, what are you saying? Like, what are you trying to say? And Emisi kept her point, like, I'm not talking to you. And I'm like, at this point, Emisi is trying to protect herself from the back and forth with Faith. Because we both know what Faith could do. Or like, he would have made a small thing into a big thing. And, like, start accusing Emisi of anything. Because that is Faith. That is who he is. And speaking about that, let's talk about the conversation that was held in the garden. It was Kola, Mayday, Emisi, and was it Time Allison? I don't remember the exact person, whether we were talking about Faith. So they were talking about the way Faith conducts himself, the way he behaves. Like, now that he's in leadership, literally, they were literally having a conversation about him. Like, they went, I don't remember whether it was strictly MIDI, but then someone went ahead to say, oh, maybe he does all this just because he feels like he's not heard, and he does all this so that he could be heard, so that he can be heard by these housemates, or he can be heard by, like. And I'm like, the Faith we see with the viewers, the Faith we know, he's heard. Because when Faith makes his statement, oh, he's on top of himself, he wants to be on top of the situation, literally, he wants to do the explaining, and that is who he is. And I'm not buying the idea of saying, oh, he wants to be heard, or he feels like he's not heard. Even when he was having a conversation at the head of house, as also this conversation was going on, and he was talking about, oh, he feels like all these housemates look at him like, oh, this and that, like, oh, it is only Joanna who understands him, it is only Joanna who doesn't, like. And I'm like, hey, why is Faith lying against himself now? Anyway, guys, so as during that conversation of those people in the garden, Kola came out to say that, oh, he was having a conversation with him, and Faith talked about, or when he was coming to the house, he asked ChatGPT about Big Brother. And ChatGPT had talked about, oh, this, like, had given him literally the systematic way of how Big Brother seasons, like how Big Brother show operates. And like, in these systematic ways, there was something like, oh, some people become famous because of the fights. Like, literally, these fights give them that popularity or fame. And so literally, Kola says, oh, all these housemates clock like, oh, is this the reason as to why he wants to create a fight all the time? He wants to put up a fight, or he wants to go back and forth with a housemate, or when he gets any chance to do. And it feels to me, after Kola mentioning all that, it feels like, yeah, this is Kola's strategy Sorry, not caller, Faith's strategy. So whatever he picked from ChatGPT is what he's trying to use to play this game. Because if you talk about Faith is somebody who wants a fight all the time. Every time, because he wants to be on top of the situation. He keeps explaining himself. Like, even when you're having a proper conversation with him, he wants to be on top of the conversation. He wants to feel like, oh, he has been in the situation, oh, he has been this, he has been that. That is Faith. I'm gonna say Faith, even when he is smart, most of the times I don't know whether I'm supposed to say he doesn't know how to listen very well, but he feels like him speaking, I don't know whether he wants the attention or just to be heard, like the other housemates said, but every conversation, he has literally something to say. For those people who have noticed, he always has something to say in every conversation or in any discussion that is being held. And it is okay. But then this systematic strategy of ChatGPT will it literally work for him? Because picking fights, sometimes, yes, picking fights is not a problem. It may give you the screen time, it may give you what, but then are you sure that is literally what we the housemates, we the viewers want? Because yes, you may have all this back and forth, but then are you sure it is the right strategy? Are you sure that is what the viewers really need? It is also something Faith should have asked maybe ChatGPT. Anyway, guys, that was all about this conversation. I love you guys. Let's meet in the next video. Bye.